Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy cash stuffing, budgeting, and cash condensing, then you've come to the right place. Let's light a candle. I hope everyone's weekend was amazing. Sorry this video is getting up a little late. I hope everyone's week is going good, and we are going to get started with the cash count. I'm trying to think if I did anything last weekend. I don't think so. But I probably did. I just can't recall. But let's pull this out. Okay. And starting with 50s, we have 50, 150. 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220s. 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 in ones. So that brings our total to $563 that we will be stuffing today. And so let's put this to the side. I ordered some rings off of Amazon. I thought they were super cute. Like just look how adorable. I like the heart little thumbs, so when I'm like counting up, looks super cute. Okay, so starting with our weekly binder, we're going to see what we have left over and put it into our rollover savings challenge. So groceries, we had 10, 11, 12, 13. My local grocery store was having a 4 for 10 deal with Healthy Choice meals. That was my first time ever trying them, and I really did enjoy them. Also, me and my partner were doing separate meals because I wanted to like do something healthier and like super low carb, and I don't know if you want to get behind that, and so we did our own little things. They had like a deal on chicken too, and so I was really under budget, and I got a bunch of Healthy Choice meals. I've never lived by myself, and so when I heard of like girl dinners, I thought it was crazy. And then my partner went away for a little bit, and it was just me feeding myself, worrying about myself. I would literally like chew on a little chicken tender here, or like grab a salad here, eat a can of like roasted corn, like just munch and crunch or whatever I wanted. And so I had big plans of making like a little taco bowl, and I did like a whole grocery haul. I'll like put the little photo right here, but no. At the first half of my groceries, doubled back to the grocery store to get more of those Healthy Choice meals, and I have just been eating them up. They're so good, and so that is why I have a good amount of money left over from groceries. I got enough to last me like my lunches for the next week or two too, so that's good. Spending, we have $1, $2, $3 left over. I went ahead and sent my niece a Stanley cup. She's been wanting a pink one, and so I just got it for her, and that is where my spending mainly went. Dining out has $1, $2, $3, $4 left over in it. We went to, I believe, Cane's. Cane's was our cheat meal, and that's always good. We're skipping gas because gas stays until we get to where we need to be, and giving is empty. So looking at our rollover savings challenge, first let's see how much we have. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. So we're going to put $6 in our $1 savings challenge and 14 in our 5. Okay. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in our $1 savings challenge. Now I'm going to quickly cross those off. That was a bad start, but I'll clean it up later. Next up, we have our, Next up, we have our $5 savings challenge, and we're going to add that remaining $14. And so 11, 12, 13, 14. And so we are now at 120, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. $135. So let's cross off 3. Okay. That will be it for our rollover savings challenge, and now we get to stuff our weekly spending. Okay, starting with groceries. I'm only going to be putting $50 in groceries this week just because I have my lunches all set and ready to go, so that's super easy. Next up, my spending will be getting 85, so let's grab that 50, 70, 85. I want to buy another heater, and I'm also going to grab lunch with my sister pretty soon in the city, and so that will also go towards this. Next up, dining out is getting skipped because we ate out last week, and this year I'm trying to eat out a little bit less than we already do. And so instead of having our weekly meals, we're going to be having our bi-weekly meals. And so this is getting skipped this week. Gas is getting 10 to make it 20. And last but not least, giving will be getting 5. And that is it for my weekly binder. Next up is my long-term savings. And so we're going to just prop this open, starting with self-care. We are going to be adding $10. I always say, oh, I'm about to spend it. Oh, just you wait. I never do. And so we are at 50, 100, 50, 200, 210, 220. I need to spend this though. I don't need to. I want to, but I don't know on what. So I probably don't. I don't know. Social media is getting skipped. Fun will be getting 20. Now we are at 50, 100, 120, 140, 150. Next up is hobbies, which will be getting skipped. Health will be getting $20. Let's grab that, add her in, and we are at 50, 100, 120, 140. And the great news is that I have been taking some incentives, or I have been doing some incentives with my health insurance, and they give us like a debit card that we can use for co-pays and whatnot. And I did like a health assessment and some other things. Now I have $100 I can use towards appointments, so I get to really just stack this up, because as you can see, I had a good amount of appointments that added, taken out, and so that was exciting. I also just found like its incentive page, and basically I can go to whatever gym I want for $20 a month all around. So like sometimes I get home and I don't have my gym, and I really want to go to like Crunch Fitness, and they don't have one super close to me, and so I always want to go when I go home, but I don't have a membership. Now I can go to Crunch Fitness whenever I go home, and so that's super exciting, all for the same price. So I'm about to cancel my other membership, and so I'm really just getting more bang for my buck. Next up is home improvement. Next up is date night. Date night will be getting $20. Do not know what we're doing yet. And now we're at 50, 70, 90. Home improvement will be getting 20. And now we are at 50, 100, 50, 200, 220, 240. Vehicle maintenance is getting skipped, and annual memberships are getting skipped. You guys, one of my cars would not stop. I don't know if you have super cold weather in your city as well, but super cold weather just came in, and one of my cars was not having it, and its battery died. And so I had to buy another battery this weekend. That was like $194 including taxes, and so I dipped into my emergency savings to do that, which I'm just glad I have emergency savings, honestly. It wasn't a stressful endeavor. I was just like, oh, okay, awesome, I can handle that. But next up is our monthly savings challenge, and we will be inputting $30 today. So let's cross off that 30. And so let's grab a 20 and a 10. And we are now at 20, 40, 50, 60. And we just need to input $45 more. Ooh, I put out a short today saying just $55 more until we complete it, but it's really 45. I misread it. That's sad. That is it for this binder. Next up, we are going to be going into our holiday binder. Oh, and I still have not picked amounts for these occasions, but we'll be adding $20 on Valentine's Day, making it 30. We are skipping Easter for now, and Mother's Day will be getting 10. And let's put that away. That was easy enough. And that is it for this binder. Next up, we have our vacation savings challenge, where I'm taking my mom on an all-expensive paid vacation, and we will be putting in $75 this week. We are starting a new category, which is the food and drinks. And so let's flip over to food and drinks. Okay, and so let's grab a 50, a 70, and a 5. And we are starting this thing off strong. And that's pretty much it for this binder. My next binder will be my savings challenges. Starting with a $10 savings challenge, we're going to put just $10 in this week. And that brings us to 100, 200, 210, 220. I've never completed this challenge, so it would be pretty cool if I did. Next up, we are going to be doing our $20 savings challenge. We'll be inputting just 120. And that brings our total to 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 460. Let's cross off this one. Awesome. Next, we are doing my dream car savings challenge. And if this tracker looks familiar, this is the same tracker I used when I was trying to save up to get my car detailed, my old car, but then it flooded, and then I got a new car, and now I'm saving to get a remote start and like the mirrors that tell you when somebody's in your blind spot, because I've had too many close calls, and I've always wanted that little mirror detector sensor thingy, so we'll see. But this week we are adding $37, and so let's grab a 20, a 30, 35, 36, 37, and we are at 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Now let's cross off a bunch of these. They each are worth $11, so I'll cross off 4 to get to 66. Because we already had 2. Sorry, I just feel like I needed to explain that. Awesome. And that is it for this challenge. And that is it for this binder. I want to work on my 100 envelope challenge first. All right, we have her open. So we're going to be doing quite a few. 1. I think I'm getting to 10, long story short. 2. Harder than I remember, but we're going to do it now. It's only going to get harder. 1, 2, 3. No extra space needs to be taken up. I'm only going to film this on my YouTube channel, and I'll probably just like put in a sped up version on my TikTok because I don't want to do it like I have to do everything else where I film everything for the TikTok and everything for the YouTube, because this is a fight to put in every time, and so I'm just saving myself some pain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're telling me I haven't been fixing them all the same way and I'm going to have to redo it because that's just who I am as a person? That is awesome. If you guys know a trick to putting these in, let me know. Drop a comment below. Because I know like a lot of people like roll it up, and I'll show you guys. I know a lot of people like do this, but it just gets so bulky so fast. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Okay. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was the first one where I thought it might not go in, but oh my goodness, and you're telling me I did it the wrong way, and y'all were probably screaming it the entire time. Girl, stop, girl, stop. Is it the right way? Okay, it's the right way. Ooh, now that would have been terrible if I took it out, put it back in. Oh, all right, let me lock in real quick. Last but not least, we have our 10. Alrighty, so we have stuffed $55 in here. Yes, so we are complete with this, and now we just cross it off up front. How long do you guys think this marker is gonna last me? I think I've had it for like 1.5 years now, and I feel like I do a lot of coloring in and drawing and whatnot. We'll see. Let's try that off really good because that is a lot of marker. Okay, now let's close this up. And we are good to go on that. And last but not least, we are working with our birthday binder. And we will be putting the remainder inside of this budget binder. And so let's flip on over to our first one, Pisces. You're going to be adding $10 to Pisces, 5, 10, and now they're at 50, 70, 80, and 90. Just 10 more dollars. Next up is Aries. Aries will be getting 20. Let's grab that 10, 5, 5. And now they're at 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 115. Next up we have Taurus. Taurus will be getting 5. They're at 50, 70, 80. Geminis will be getting 10. They're at 50, 100, 110, 120. Cancers will be getting 5. They're at 50, 60, 70. And last but not least, the Leo will be getting the remainder, I believe, $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And so they're at 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. $55 for the Leos. And that is it for this binder. It is looking dense, but it should still fit. Okay. Thank you so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned. I'm posting a kind of like ASMR video setting up my indoor garden. So I was going to dip into my hobbies to kind of prep for my indoor garden, my hydroponic growing system. It's like a little water tank. I'll post a picture here. And I looked around and I still had a bunch of seeds left, all my my pods and supplies for the hydroponic garden. That hydroponic garden was still working. I also have another hydroponic garden that I could use if things go well, or if I find somewhere else to put it. I could probably really get this thing jumping, but it turns out I didn't need to dip into anything. I had everything I needed, and so that was super awesome. And I'm posting like an ASMR setup video. Should be tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. It's already edited and everything. I was going to post that one first, but I figured I need to get this out before anything else. Be sure to watch that tomorrow and stay tuned for next week's weekly stuffing. All right, bye-bye.